Hello again all, welcome to the next video in this build. May the 4th be with you. I had to get a video up on May the 4th, didn't I? Happy Star Wars Day. To celebrate Star Wars Day, we're going to be looking at issue 16 in this video, and of course issue 17. So this arrived today from Shapeways. Lots of packaging, and it came in this, and what it is parts of R2-D2. Now I don't know whether they were printed intact and they've fallen off on the transit, the feet, but just a little double glue will sort that out. And as you can see, the detail on these things, although they're tiny, is exquisite. You can see the eye there, the different parts that need to be painted. It's going to be fun painting this. So I'm going to go away and paint this thing now. Okay, so I finished painting him, and here he is. Yeah, so painting him kind of grew him a little bit. Nah, I'm only messing. This is the one that you've seen in the back of shots when I'm doing my little speedy uppy parts. So this is what I based the paintwork of my little R2-D2 on. I'm not sure how screen accurate it was, but it works for me. It's my R2-D2, it's the one I'm most familiar with. So that is what I based it on, and here is the one that I painted. Little mini R2-D2. Hello mini R2-D2. Now I'm just going to put him aside and focus on this one, because this is the D'Agostini one. Well, it's not, it's the Shapeways one, but this is the one that's going to go into the model. Not the neatest paint job, I know. I'm not that experienced with it, but I am very happy with it, because I think I've got the likeness down to a T, for me anyway. So yeah, not the neatest paintwork, but you know who it is. It's R2-D2. I'm very happy with that red dot there and the black eye, these lines here. It's not neat and it's not crisp, but it is R2-D2, and I think putting them next to each other, you know, you definitely know who it is. And putting it also in the interior, I'll just swing this around here. Oh, he did. R2-D2 did. Just put him here. Yeah, it adds a hell of a lot to the model, I think. So yeah, I can't wait to get more. I can't wait to get more humans to fill out this hold. I hope that Shapeways will start bringing them out. So I'm looking at you, Gareth, and I'm looking at you, Tony. Tony, thank you very much for the R2-D2. Thank you. Make more. That's all I'm saying. I'm waffling on enough now, so I'm just going to leave it here and crack on with the rest of the video. Parts 16 out of the packet. As you can see, more of the framework, which I'll get onto in a bit. As with the hole plating and more screws. And this is the next new bit really. So this is the corridor that will lead from the interior living room, whatever you want to call it, the bottom half of it. The same grey material that was the original material for the interior walls and floor. So this will attach to the hole of the floor, which I'll show in just a moment. And this then are the hidden panels, which Han and Chewie and Luke and Obi-Wan, I think, not Leia, they're rescuing Leia, hid in episode 4, New Hope. So basically what you do is very simply put the floor on like that. It fits. The little triangle marks here correspond to the gap. Something will fill these in later times, I reckon. Not fully and properly, there we go. And then the bottom has screw holes for screws which haven't come yet. So this will need the paint treatment I did on the interior walls and floor. So I'm just going to do that now. Here we have the corridor bottom all painted up. or weathered. Ignore this. This is going to be covered obviously by this. I am a bit of an idiot. These parts are for the archways, which were in the last video to clip into. I only realised that while I was painting. And also it does come with screws in this issue. These gold screws are slightly smaller than the ones you would get for the rib strengthening joints. So use the smaller ones to screw the bottom of the corridor to the floor of the corridor, which is what I'm going to do now. And then I'm going to take a look at what comes in issue 17. And here we have all the parts that we get from issue 17 out of the packet. So first of all, of course, more hull plating. I'll look at that in just a moment, along with more screws, more metal framework, and more screws. And then, of course, we've got these parts, which I'll look at now. Now, you've just seen how the corridor looks with it painted and screwed together. This is the top of it. This, I imagine, is the circle that will the part which will connect it to the interior, I believe. And these parts here are the cushions, the pads that go onto the wall of the bottom half of this corridor. So this is what we're going to look at now. I'm just going to open them up out of the packet, and here they are. So as you can see, they're very similar to the little cushions that we got in the doorways so far. I have weathered them up a little bit, but not much, just to add a little bit of dirt to them, as they weren't grimy enough for me. So I'm now going to go ahead and attach them to the corridor parts. And here are the parts with the cushions glued on. Now, just looking at this bit here, I have painted it the same way I did before, both on the outside and the inside, and I've stuck the cushions on. With this piece, I have painted the bottom more uniformly, because again, I'm not sure how much will be shown. But there we go. I just wanted to quickly just talk about these parts, these doorway ring parts that we got with the last video. Make sure that when you put them in, that you do not stick them down until these 3 pegs are lined up like so, because they will match with the holes in the top piece like that. Also, just a little word of caution is that the instructions say to glue these bits on, and then the top bit will just slot into these slots here. I struggled, and so what I've done is I've filed down this one to fit. This one seems to be okay, but this one I'm having real trouble with. I've filed it down, and because it's got easy access through this hole here, I'm going to put this one on when the top is on. So I'll just show you what it looks like with the top on very roughly. So I haven't pushed it down fully yet. I'll be doing that off camera in just a moment, but I just want to show you kind of what it looks like when it all aligns. So you can see the pegs coming through the holes here. That one's not showing because it's not pushed down properly yet. Might need to file that cushion in there a bit more. The connecting ring is attached. It just slots on, much easier than the one for the cockpit did, so that's nice. Just give you a little sense of what it will look like with the cutaway, and if you're actually in the Falcon. It's very holy and needs repairs at the moment. But yeah, it's a very nice addition. Again, it's not needed. This interior bit's not needed, so thank you for that, D'Agostini. I'm just going to put this together properly off camera and then move on to the framework pieces. Okay, so yeah, moving on now to the framework and hull bits that you get with this model. You get with these issues. You get bottom plate 3. You also get bottom plate, can't read that, it is bottom plate 5. Bottom plate 5. And 2 more of the metal parts there. Now, I don't know how many shots you guys can see of me speeding uply putting screws into metal, so I'm going to leave that just for now. If you miss it, let me know. I'm just going to show you where these parts go. So that one will go there, and then this one will go there. You screw them together, and then if I just flip this around, these parts are going to come off. Told you. You will put the plate there. No, you won't. You'll put it like that. And then this plate, I think, goes there like that, which jets out a little bit, so it's not a complete circle. There must be a reason for that, which we'll find out in later issues, I'm sure. So that is what, something like that. Yeah, so there's a hole there as well, which is a bit conspicuous, but I'm sure that will be filled in as well, because these are for the landing legs. This hole's just a hole. We'll see in time to come. I'm pretty sure this won't be a hole too. But yeah, so this is what the bottom of the Falcon will look like at the end of these 2 issues. So now that we've looked at everything we get in these 2 issues, there's only one more thing left. Oh, I messed it up! No! I only got one catchphrase and I messed it up. Let's try again. There's only one more thing left to do, really. And that is to put everything onto the blueprint. So first of all, we've got the interior here with the corridor now attached to it. You can see through there, very dark, but there we go. So that is how it looks when it's all attached. Nothing much else to say. I love it. Basically, simple as that. Just one thing I want to say on this before I put it on. The best way I've found, and I've taken apart all of the bottom plates and I've put them back on. The best way to put these on is in the order that they came in the magazines, because the lips that you get here on each corner, they match if you start, I think it's this way, and work the way round. So do it in the order they're released in the magazine and you won't have any problems like I had last time with shavings and things like that. So just going to put this on here where it belongs, like so. Whoops, not the cockpit. And then the interior, which, if I remember correctly, goes on like that. And there we have it. Actually, no, can't really see it from that angle. And there we have it. Yeah, so we are done again. Very, very happy with the progress. Loving how it's all coming together, loving the shape of it. I can't wait for the next issues, and I know now that they're weekly, so it's even more exciting, just as exciting as it was right at the start. So I'm going to leave you here. The subscribe thing has just come up, like there, hi, but there. Yeah, I'm waffling, so take care, see you soon, bye bye.